Hey guys, welcome to the Cross-Eyed Texan. We got some good content coming up. I've got some fragrances to review over the next few weeks, over the next couple of weeks. Couple of new razors to review, as you saw from the preview video. Also, I wanted to throw something in, another hobby I'm into, probably tomorrow, because, why not? Anyway, here's what we're doing. Here is my new to me Gillette Tech that I got from Razor Emporium, and I specifically got the fat handle, and they did a really good job on this. I can see some pitting and things in it, but I bet this thing shaves like a dream. This was $65 and I just couldn't pass it up. That cheap razor I reviewed, the Concord razor, it was modeled directly after this, and I really wanted to shave with this one first. I've got a Parker that, as you saw in the video that I posted earlier today, but I've shaved with that particular head, so I can wait on that. So here's what we're doing today, as you saw from the thumbnail, is we're going to use some good old Sterling Mountain Man, which is their tip of the chapeau to Creed's Silver Mountain Water. We are going to be using a Gillette Platinum blade in this razor for the very first shave, and I'm going to be using my Omega boar brush, and this is going to be the splash unless we have a very rough shave, and if it's a rough shave I will resort to the balm. That's kind of how I work. Got a little stuff in there, so what I'm going to do is start making lather. There's my brush there. I'm going to squeeze it from there. Pre-shave for me, as always, is a scrubbed face, freshly out of the shower about 15 minutes ago. My beard still feels good and hydrated. Don't know what I was doing right there. I was going to do a puppet show. I lost my mind. So let's see if we can make us lather. I'm going to already start by putting a few drops of water in here. I have honestly never smelled Silver Mountain water, but the Sterling's clone of it is fantastic, and I recently picked up Armaf's version of it to kind of go with the Cremo body wash that I have, because I've still been looking for that right balance and right combination to match that body wash, and I think I finally got it. So that's another review we're going to talk about. That reminds me, I need to get one of the shaving bowls from Shave Nation. I've always wanted one of those. They look like they're easy to hold on to, and my right hand doesn't work as good as it used to anymore. There's a lot of things on me that don't work as good as they used to anymore. But I ain't giving up. I can still think, I can sing, I can still cook. That's why I got two chins to shave. But I'm really looking forward to the first shave with a vintage razor. I own two. One of them was gifted to me, and it was a 1956 Super Speed that was given to me from some fellas that when I first started wet shaving and joined the group, they sent me and my son out a care package. And I use that one from time to time. In fact, I think I'm going to send that one back in, or send that one in rather, and have Matt over there at the Razor Emporium work his magic on it. I'm just trying to decide what finish I want to put on it. I can already tell right now that the knurling on this handle is going to need, you're going to need some dry hands. It doesn't feel that great, but I'm excited. Let's do a little skin stretch and see what happens. Nice. Now apparently they've been making the Gillette Tech since the 30s, and this was their cheaper offering, and it wasn't very expensive back in the day. And these things, as far as vintage razors go, are kind of a dime a dozen. And to be honest, for me, that makes it even more intriguing. This is kind of the everyman razor, and I'm intrigued by that. Who knows how old this thing is? Who knows the stories it could tell? Maybe a grandfather showed his grandson how to shave with this. Maybe that grandson showed his son how to shave with this. Maybe it belonged to a war veteran. Or maybe it belonged to a crazy person. There's that too. I had a pretty good growth on my neck. Gosh, I love Sterling soaps. Someone made a comment on my page or my video saying that they don't care for Sterling soaps, but that's okay. I like them. I'm going to say something that's going to sound weird. In my book, there can be such a thing as a soap that's too slick. I think Sterling strikes a great balance between slickness and holy moly. This did a better job on the first pass with a platinum blade in it than the Edwin Jagger 316 that I tried. Sorry, Pat. I like this one better. That is marvelous. It's marvelous. Let's wet the face. Let's dry my face off and let me feel around here. Super smooth. I think the last time I shaved was Saturday. Yeah, that did a better job than the Edwin Jagger. Holy smokes. I'm impressed. I think I got that pretty good. I don't see too many boobles in there. It looks pretty good. I think my next investment might be a brush from Chisel and Hound. I think I would like to have one of those. But I'm going to wait until I see something I just can't live without. I am impressed. Very impressed. What a nice little shaver this is. Like I said, this was $65. I'll put a link to Razor Emporium's website in the description for the new people who may not know what I'm talking about. I'll put a link there, and you can go check out their vintage razors and see if there's something that tickles your fancy. Oh yeah, this would be a great everyday shaver right here. I don't understand how it can be this mild and this efficient at the same time. Oop, gotta flip it over. I think aggressive is the wrong term to use. I think it's efficiency. But some very efficient razors can be very, very aggressive, so maybe we should use both of those terms when we're describing a razor. But this is very mild. I don't know if you can hear it through the microphone, but It is taking down that stubble as good as anything else I have. I feel like it's cutting well, but I'm not terrified of cutting myself with it. So far, this is the most I've spent on any razor I own. Well, I think it's probably tied with the Game Changer I have. Wow. What a wonderful, wonderful surprise this is. All right, so I got to dry my face off real quick. I'm glad I chose this one instead of the Parker 94R. Not that I have anything against it. I do like my Parkers. I'm a big Parker fan because I think they offer great price to performance ratio. Boy, I need to trim my mustache. I need to take one more pass under my neck, like I usually always do. So let's wet the bottom of the neck here. And let's take what I got left. Boy, the Sterling soap smells fantastic. I wish I could afford some actual silver mountain water. I am taking donations. So I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I want to do a giveaway once we hit 1,000 subscribers. And it's taken me a while to save up the money for the giveaway because I don't want it to be something super cheap. I want it, $80 to $100. And when you're on disability, that's a lot of money. But I've in the process of trying to learn how to use random comment picker. And I'm also going to learn how to open up the community tab so we can talk more. Because I've gotten some great advice. Like the one chap who said, "Hey man, the little dimple, stick your tongue in the back of it." I was like, why didn't I think of that? I felt like the poster boy for doofuses. But it worked. The Bible says a wise man will heed instruction. I felt a little silly for not thinking about that myself. But I heeded that guy's instruction. You're never too old to learn something. If you think you know everything, people can't teach you anything. It's just good old-fashioned pride that keeps us from learning anything. And at my age, that can be a problem. Boy, am I impressed with this little beauty. This just might be my everyday shave right here. Because I'm gonna up my shaving. I want to start doing it every other day, and I just can't do it with the Game Changer. Excellent, excellent shave. Thank you, Razor Emporium. Thanks to all the guys over at Razor Emporium, whoever did this, because this is fantastic. A couple of spots I can get. I want you to know there's enough residual slickness from the Sterling soap for me to go back over that and not be afraid of cutting myself. But considering there ain't no woman kissing on this face, I think that's pretty good. Okay, now comes the truth. Fixing to apply the truth detector, aka this little thing of Allen block right here. And let's see how it did. Little stingy, but not bad at all. Allen blocks, for those you don't know, will seal up all them cuts. Antibacterial properties of it are awesome. So we're going to let this sit for about 15-20 seconds. I got this from Amazon, by the way, for $10, and it's one of the best Allen block delivery devices I've seen. I'm going to drain my sink real quick. Mountain Man, another great Sterling product. Their price to performance ratio is just hard to beat. I was going to do this with sheep, but I decided that for the next video that I'm going to post today, you're going to see why. So there is going to kind of be a part 2 to this. All right, so let me get my face rinsed off here. Just a little bit. What an excellent shave. Yes, sir, I think I like this razor. Well, no, I like this razor better than the Edwin Jagger 316. No doubt. In fact, Pat, if you watch this video, I may let you try it out. If you want to. The Edwin Jagger 316 is no slouch. Yep, that hardly stung at all. What a great combination of the Mountain Man and the Splash. It's good stuff, Maynard. Know what I mean? Well, guys, thank you for all the positive feedback that I get, not only from my channel, but in the forums. It makes me feel good. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up so it'll boost it up in the algorithms. If you like this fragrance content and shaving content and general nonsense, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you nothing, and it'll help me. And the closer we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll figure out what I want to give away, but I want it to be something nice. It might be perfume, it might be a razor. I haven't made up my mind yet. But anyway, thank you guys. Remember, be the change that you want to see. Hold a door open for somebody. Smile. Give somebody some encouragement. Make somebody else's day. God bless you guys. Have a good day.